Alright, welcome everyone to another Hellman video. This is going to be SM Cath and Armory 1 pull. I guess Cath is kind of 2 pulls, but you'll see as we get started. My gear is pretty good, using 5-piece Netherwind, 3-piece Arcanist with Choker, Saffron Drape, Staff of the Shadow Flame, Bone Creeper Stylus, Dragon Slayer Signet, Sealer Archmage, a Frost Reflector, and a PvP Trinket. Frost Reflector, you'll see where we use it later. Just extra Frost Res really helps here. I have a Fire Resist Trinket in my bank, which I could use for the other instance, but I don't. Talents, I'm not Shatter Spec right now. I was messing around with some Undead Strap AoE farming, but Arcane Meditation, Arcane Concentration, Magic Absorption, Magic Attunement, and then just Deep Blizzard. No Shatter combo, just Blizzard. You can go Shatter as well. It helps in Armory some, but it's unnecessary. So yeah, we'll get right into it. I have a bunch of lips. I use lips for Armory. I don't use them in Cath. As far as Cath, this is going to be the entire instance with the boss. You'll see, there are a couple videos of it that show how to do that, but just wanted to add on to those and show my runs of it. But these 5 mobs I always kill first. I don't think there's an effective way to kill them with everything else, so I'll just kill them real quick. You'll notice Blizzard is huge, a lot bigger than it normally is. Whoops. 5-piece Netherwind is amazing. I got my 5th piece of Netherwind this week. I had to buy it from somebody else because I lost the roll. Ended up paying 3 flasks of Supreme Power for it. Alright, so now we're going to ignore every single mob in here and just go straight into the Cathedral. You do need a Scarlet key in order to get into the Cathedral, in order to start the pull. There's a Pat that walks up and down these stairs. If you stand anywhere on this railing, he won't see you, and he won't aggro you. So, if you ever see him, you can just avoid him like that. So we're going to run up here to the chapel door. Like I said, ignore every single mob. Open it up. Run up here. And now I'm going to wait here and blink right in the middle of all these mobs. Pop my Ice Barrier, my Mana Shield, and then drink to full mana. Right, if I run in the middle, these mobs will aggro me, and I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wand him, then blink straight back through them. The mobs will all run to him and then start chasing me, as opposed to running straight at me. Kind of like Zul'Farrak. So we're going to put our Frost Ward on, wand him, and then blink. You see all the mobs run to him first, and then they'll start running at us. As we come out of here, throw a Frost over here, and then you take one big loop around, just trying to aggro everything you can. So, run out here. You'll notice my arcane explosions are huge. That's from Netherwind also, 25% bigger. I come out here, put my Ice Barrier up, Mana Shield up, get everything a second to come over here, jump off Frost Ward. That makes everything get a little bit farther behind you. Run up here, Ice Nova, blink, and then just Arcane Explosion. All these are rank 1 Arcane Explosions, not trying to do damage, just maintain aggro and everything. Run down this hallway. One thing to note is if you get slowed or Frost Bolted, you need to be ready to use your PvP Trinket. The mobs are really close behind you, and if they catch up to you, you die. So right when I'm coming up here, I reapply all my shields. I run over here, and I'm going to jump right in this little spot right here. I'm sure you've seen it in other videos. Everything, it's an evade spot. You can stay up here as long as you need if you need to. Normally I don't stay up there long. Come over here. I'm going to pop my Ice Reflector. If you have one, it's really good to use. Put up another Mana Shield. Frost Reflectors, it prevents me from getting slowed anytime during this area. If you don't have one, it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to jump on the ledge, pop my Frost Ward, and I just hit block twice. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to block once. I double clicked. And block right on the edge. Wait for everything to get close to you. Block Inspire, Frost Nova, Re-Ice Barrier, wait for mobs to get close to you, jump over here, and start blizzarding. And then every time he gets close to you, I normally let him hit me once to get the slow effect on him, and then I jump up. And I jump down. I have both my shields on me right now, so I'm not really scared of anything. Overjump to the right, not that big of a deal. See, everything's dying pretty easily. Reapply our shield. And one more. And one more. And everything's dead. Except for Morgraine. He has more health, obviously. Now he's dead, he does not drop any loot, and you are still in combat. The only thing left in the instance is the hidden boss and the priestess, or whatever her name is. If you want the loot from both of them, all you have to do is run over and go start attacking her. When she gets low, she'll res him, he'll run over to her, and then you can kill both of them. And say you have, some casters in your party that want loot, or say just you're hitting lockout and you want to kill them for a little extra money for everybody else or whatever, you can go ahead and do that. No one has asked for the loot, so I'm not worrying about it. Current prices I'm charging are 10 gold per person, 5 gold for each side, or 10 gold to reset. This is my ult. I'm leveling up a second mage. Armory. So now we go to Armory. I guess I should have started a timer for this. Whatever. Timer will be, you can check the beginning end on the stream. So now we're going to go Armory. Zone in. Where's this guy? Yo. While I'm waiting for everybody to come, I'm going to kill these first two mobs. My other monitor I'm watching to wait for them to open the door. The biggest slowdown in this, besides messing up and dying of course, is waiting for other people. Alright, so these two mobs are dead. You can't really do them with the pull, so not something you gotta worry about, because we're not gonna aggro a single thing until we get to the very end. I have done this pull with Herod. It's the exact same thing, he just makes it a little tougher. I guess for the video's sake I should do him, but whatever. He adds way too much time to a run, and someone has to be paying a lot of money. There has to be a malware, there has to be like a warrior or a hunter playing a lot of money, or a paladin I guess, for me to even consider doing him. It adds an extra 2 minutes I think per armory run, and what you really want to do is hit lockout. So yeah, also anytime the evoker's running by, if you get as close to the wall behind like a candlestick, they won't see you. If you do your runs and you're at cap, you can do library a little bit and get even more XP, especially if you're boosting your own out, boosting some guildies. Every bit of XP you get is good. So here, if I had my fire reflector on, I might put it on sometimes. Doesn't really help that much, just a little bit extra fire res. Completely unnecessary in here. I have 78 fire res for some reason, I guess just through gear. Pop my shields. So like you can get Herod. It spawns 4 extra mobs, so it's a little bit more. Alright, so we're gonna pop our Fire Ward, wand here, Fire Blast here, gonna cold those guys. One downside about Netherwind, 5-piece is your Arcane Explosion is huge. So you'll pull mobs you don't mean to pull. Or you'll pull mobs earlier than you mean to. It's like coming around the corners, I'm pulling shit that normally I'd wait to pull them a little bit. So you can, if you miss any of the specific pulls I'm doing, you can do it again in slow motion. Basically, I'm running a straight line down here, and just Arcane Explosion, pulling the mobs on either side. You hold control here, click on this mob, and you counterspell him, and that pulls him over. I'm not going to re-up an Ice Barrier, because I'm going to save it. You'll see when. Come over here. Oh, whoops. That was a mistake. Normally I Fire Blast that guy, but I was targeting the wrong mob. Come up here, Arcane Explosion, put on the Mana Shield up. I'm going to Ice Barrier now, blink, Fire Ward, jump up. When you jump up and Ice Block, all the mobs gather underneath you. So now I'm going to sit here until all the mobs gather. With the 0 seconds left, I'm going to use my macro. It cancels Aura's Ice Blocks and casts Arcane Explosion. Then I'm going to Nova everything. 1 resisted, so I'm going to ship it. And then I'm going to go ahead and Blizzard. Before my next Blizzard, I'll recast my Ice Barrier. And just keep the mobs coming. Now, like I said, with 5-piece Nether one, it's kind of cheating. It's huge. So like my Frost Nova is huge, my Blizzard's huge, my Arcane Explosions are huge. This is basically best case scenario. Nothing went wrong, everything went perfect. And now the only thing left. So here I'm gonna go ahead and recast my buffs. I'm resisting everything, so I'm getting mana back. And now I'm full mana, so I'll finish off killing everything. And there we go. That's how you do all the mobs in both instances, except for Herod and the final boss. But, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't checked out Vindical's video on Strat Undead, that's what I'm leveling my mage for. I want to do some duo strat by myself. And just see how good it is, and how I'm excited for that. So definitely stay tuned. Check out the stream, twitch.tv/Hellman with 3 N's, and I'll see you guys for the next video. You have a great one. Later.